See, Bobby, this is exactly what Colin is trying to tell you your life is right now.
Yeah.
Transition.
You're in a transition.
I'm not the Beatles, but I'm not Paul McCartney in Wings.
Robert Kelly and Colin Quinn are sitting in, and Colin was just explaining to Robert where his life is right now, and brought up this song. And because it's SiriusXM and we don't really have any real formats, we could just start playing it out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's a good song.
You know,
everybody moves on. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure it hit you at a certain age. Where it meant a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. And isn't it always funny if you try to play a song for somebody that you heard when you were a kid and you're like, this song's amazing, and they just fucking look at you?
That's correct.
Yeah.
I got plenty of songs like that. 1, 2, 3 Red Light by Ohio Express. Have you heard that song?
Yeah. Ready for that, Hicks? Because any song you come up with, he can find.
Really?
Yeah, whatever you need.
Ohio Express. 19 and also 1910. By the way, Ohio Express and 1910 Fruit Cone Company with the same band.
They really were. And then there's this documentary coming out now, and I had a chance to see it, and it's called The Wrecking Crew. Everybody in LA played on the same fucking songs.
Right.
They just switched. So some of those bands, like Paul Revere and the Raiders and the Monkees and the Beach Boys, they were the same dudes playing on everything.
Boyce and Hart were probably involved in a big way in that.
Were the songwriters for that, but even the session men, it would be like the same drummer and stuff. Glenn Campbell was one of the guitar players, yeah, and Leon Russell was a keyboard player, and they would just play on everything.
Because all those studio guys are probably like, screw that, why should we give some band our songs? We could be like people who just started getting laid right then.
Yeah.
It was musician. I'm a great session musician. Fuck that.
Well, there were a lot
Flo
of...
and Eddie started that.
Yeah.
The Turtles probably started that whole scene.
The Turtles were, I think,
They were
covered by
session
these
musicians.
guys. But see, a lot of these guys, you would come in and they would be like 20, 21 years old, and it would have taken forever when these session musicians could lay it out and fucking one take, boom, put your vocals on and get out. So that's why we're trying to say, Bobby, this is your life right now. You're the fucking Wrecking Crew. This is you.
Yeah.
I still don't get it.
I didn't get that one either, but I liked it.
I was trying to
I just said, yeah.
talk. Can we move on?
I was like, are these guys trying to get me not to talk? What the fuck are they saying?
First of all, there's almost like a malevolent look. Ron and Fez, look, you know what I mean? They look, like I said before, Ron looks like he's got like this kind of ska music producer, like badass, like the Suge Knight of Manchester, England, and like
or New Hampshire,
you know. And then Fez looks like a fucking Aryan Brotherhood mustache.
Yeah, well, Fez is whites only all the time, you know? And a lot of times if somebody from a different, like if you're in a restroom, fucking a black guy or something comes in, Fez goes, hey, wrong bathroom.
Oh, my man.
Can't fucking do that, Fez,
I won't use it a second time.
You're not down in Florida anymore. That shit's
I like his mustache. It says that like he runs an alpine slide.
He's
you know
hoping,
what I mean?
here's what he's
In
hoping.
my dreams.
He's hoping,
Is that a euphemism?
He's hoping with the handlebar mustache, somebody will just fucking grab it and just force it down on his cock. Then he won't have to make the decision anymore.
Exactly.
But last night...
Why is that? Well, maybe the decision is the exciting part.
See, Fez hasn't...
But it's Fez, that's the exciting part. Maybe waiting, that anticipation. He knows that sex in and of itself can be anticlimactic, no pun intended. So the decision, when he walks to that door...
Did you feel like it was for you, Robert? Do you feel like it's anticlimactic when you had sex?
I think. Well, it was sex with my wife. No,
Yeah.
but sex when you're hunting it or when you're going out to get it,
Right.
It's very anticlimactic because the buildup is more exciting. Well, as soon as you come, you're like, oh fuck.
Now what do I do? How do I possibly?
You all of a sudden you notice her zit or the way she talks or the, her.
What's the exact amount of time I have to stay before it's awful that I leave?
Yeah, isn't that weird? There's a weird energy. Immediately, it's like remember that movie with Roddy Piper when he put the glasses on?
Sure,
and you can see
They
the
Live.
aliens?
I think
They Live.
Yeah, sure.
That's what it's like. It's like all of a sudden you're looking at it, you're like, oh, a fucking bitch is an alien. What am I
Right, that's
doing
what
here?
we're saying. That's where your life is right now. It's like you put the fucking glasses on, and you're seeing everything that's not
Am I
there
Paul
anymore,
McCartney
man.
or Roddy Piper? What am I?
You're like Roddy Piper right when he went into management.
It's funny, dude.
Last night, the Unmasked, Robert Kelly, everybody loved it. People have been contacting me. When can we hear it and stuff? I had people say that they were laughing so hard, and then other people said that they were really moved. And I'm not even kidding about this. 2 people wrote to me just asking about the addiction fucking lifestyle because what you've overcome in your life.
Right, yeah. Well, we kind of, it's like we all, I guess, you know. It is a fucked up thing. Like, it's you know, I went outside right after we were done and I smoked a cigar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. It's like I'm sitting there and someone walked up and I didn't even notice it. Someone was like, you smoking again? I was like, no. And I was like, oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, no, it's a cigar.
Yeah, it's a cigar.
I'm not smoking.
It's just it's always fucking there. But that's good. A couple guys come up to me after and like, dude, I'm a year sober and stuff like that. That's always good. But I always get fear. I fear the responsibility of that too.
That's that step that they say, fear the responsibility that you've been given from learning this. I think it's the 13th step.
Right.
Fear that responsibility and try not to bring it up ever. It's when people need help.
Well, you know, as soon as someone says that, you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm sober too, and it's like, ugh. You know, right. I get afraid, the responsibility of, like, Colin's good at that. He'll always fucking, you always talk to you'll talk to me about stuff and people, you know, he's a good therapist. You are too, dude. Talking to Ron about, I mean, dude, you got me, there was certain points where I was like, dude, please somebody shut me the fuck up.
I would have came in if you weren't making sense. I would have.
Dude, there was a couple times I was rambling.
It'll let you go a little bit, burn off a little fucking steam. You got to do it, man. Look, the whole thing is.
My wife would have been rolling her eyes if she was there.
But then sometimes if you stop people, you miss the other part that you get to. You got to let them move a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
You fish, you got to let the fish run with it a little bit.
That's true.
You know?
This is analogy day.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are analogy kings.
I said that it's like the undertow when you go on Run.
Yeah.
Unmasked. It's the undertow. You just get caught up in your.
Yeah, it really is. Like last night, I was very nervous about it, and then we sat down, and then we did. I was nervous too because you did a skit in front of it that just killed. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
I know we shouldn't have really done that.
No,
for
you
that
should.
Reason, but I had the idea mainly because Opie was there, and I wanted him to panic and think it was about him because Fez got hypnotized not too long ago and started acting like Opie.
Did it work? I mean,
it worked that moment. Yeah.
Here's the weird thing: it even worked last night, and I'm not a hypnotist. You could just hypnotize him. That's it. Just sleep. See, that's it. That's how quick he's out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I thought that's real.
Yeah.
That's real right now. He's sleeping.
He's out.
How do you get him out of it?
You just go like this, Fez.
That's
he
crazy.
doesn't even know he went out. Don't
He has no.
Don't even bring it up to him.
So, anyways, last night they went up and did this skit, and it was really funny. I thought it was great because you loosened the crowd up.
Well, what I love is that you started the Unmasked, bringing up the warm up, which no one will ever hear because that wasn't, obviously taped. So you spent like a couple minutes. Yeah. Like going, how the fuck am I supposed to follow that?
Yeah.
And then when the people will hear the Unmasked, they'll go like this, what is he talking about?
Because they won't hear the thing. Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Well, they'll assume. Hopefully they can use their imagination.
That would be great.
But yeah, it was great, man. You're really good, man. You're really good. He's like, you're one of the fastest guys in the fucking business.
Underrated. Very underrated.
Fucking
severely.
Dude.
We were trying to get him to be bitter and dissatisfied. We're like, but more, we want more. And he's like, no, but you wouldn't get this if they had that. We're like, yeah, but and he says, those material people aren't happy. We're like, I know, but we still want their material gifts right now.
Well, see, I mean, the thing is, I'm not against doing stuff, but I can't sit around and look at somebody that has to do shitty work and then be like, the fact is, the day that you and I sat down and did our Unmasked, it was so fucking great. Totally different than what Bobby and I did, because you can do that.
Right.
Now, when I first started to do this, when they asked me to do Unmasked years ago, I did one with one comic, and then Patrice got put on the second one, right? So while I'm sitting there with Patrice, and I'm having this conversation, I'm like, why it's happening? I'm like, fuck, this is fascinating. And it's like, Patrice is smarter than people get. And I believe that about funny people. I think it's very difficult to be funny if you're not smart.
Right.
I mean, it can happen. I mean, there's always a rich boss. Right. Yeah, everybody bumping our heads for that easy one. But So I get a call. So this came out of Washington, and there was a round table. This is great. You've done 2 of these,
like the State Department.
Yeah, like they were all down there. This is when XM felt like they were going to do all these things. So I get to work away from the bosses. So I'm sitting there listening on the phone, and they've got a speakerphone, and one of the guys starts saying, "Here's what we need to do. Ask the same questions every time. That way we'll be able to cut it up into specials."
Brilliant.
And fucking, just cut that. And I'm like, and as they're talking, I just fucking put the phone down and just fucking leave, because I'm like,
right.
I don't. You just turn around and say, you got something really cool. Let's do it like everybody else. And that's what they would do.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, you don't want to be that kind of...
Yeah.
It takes away the individual and makes you that corporate rate. Well, let's say what it is. Opie and Jim. What I'm saying...
That's fucking funny. But you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. If you can go out and leave it up to whatever happens that night, and then just be like, I'm going to trust him,
right?
That he'll go to a place that'll be interesting and funny,
right?
And not try to force him there,
right? But you could literally do that show for 3 hours. I mean, because the crowd's there, there's a certain, when you're dealing with somebody who's funny,
like 3 hours, you run out of tape.
But Jesus,
we got to figure out what happened there.
I'll tell you what happened. They had another show come in. They're like, all right, we heard this fucking fat sob story. Right, we get it. Anyways, but yeah, it was there's I'm psyched it was funny. You know what I mean? Because you're funny. Like, there was certain things, it just happens. And to make a live crowd laugh in conversation.
Well, there's that fucking thing that we don't even have to speak about. That we need to have this thing between us, and we need to feel in the moment together. But at the same time, we realize there's people watching, so give them the laugh, give them the laugh. Yeah. But that's all the great fucking teaching gets done that way.
Yeah. That was fun, man. That was fucking great. But it was, I felt at the end of it, you were just like, dude, just accept,
it's painful for me to see some of the things that you say. I will definitely say that. When you say I can't be satisfied. But I don't want to give it all away from people. But he came up with this premise that I hadn't really thought about, that excitement and happiness, 2 different things. And addictive people know that we're kind of addicted to that chaos and excitement, but we confuse it with happiness.
Yeah, happiness is real boring. Oh, it's the excitement.
Happiness is boring. It's funny.
Happiness is boring, and excitement is fucking awesome, because it's gonna crash. Right. It's gonna come down. You're gonna go way up, and then it's gonna fucking just smash into the ground, and you're gonna have to pick up the pieces, and you're gonna have to ask for help, and people are gonna have to listen, and you're gonna have to talk, and you're gonna make a connection, some type of deep thing with somebody else. It's almost like rebuilding, just smashing stuff and rebuilding it all the time. As soon as it gets to a point where it's good, it's like, fuck this. Let me bring it as high as I can bring it, and then just smash it to the ground, and then just rebuild it.
Well, because contentment doesn't give you the same rush as that excitement. Yeah. And that's... I never even fucking heard a shrink bring that up before. Right. So that's the beauty of that. Like, you're funny, and it's silly, and we're going back and forth. But I've been thinking about, those kind of things every day for fucking 17 years, and I never got to that thing. Right. So then last night, I'm like, what the fuck was Bobby? What's it fucking take to be happy, Yeah,
I don't fucking know. I mean, I know... It's because, like, if you look at my life, I have a great house, I have a kid, a wife, I have a backyard, I can barbecue, I work, I make money. I don't have fuck you money, but I have a little bit, enough to pay my fucking bills and not have to worry next month. Right. But I think people too assume that we're all rich. Like, if you're talking into a microphone, you have fuck you money, or you have oh my god money, or if you're on stage and performing every week, that you have a ton of fucking cash and you're all set. It's fucking, most people I know don't have that. I don't fucking have that shit. I'm fucking always worried a little bit about what's going to happen a year from now or 6 months from now or whatever. But it's I'm happy. Fuck yeah, I got a great life. But it's like I'm trying to get there to where where I would love to be able to. There's such a. You ever have so much money in the bank that it takes away all your fear?
No, my whole problem is I always swore I was never going to be more famous than rich, and it's exactly what happened.
Rich Voss, you mean? Because you have achieved that. No, nothing. All right, whatever.
Your fame outweighs your riches.
I almost wish I was thinking about this the other day. I wish I was bankrupt. I wish I had just enough where I had to go bankrupt, so then everybody would know how little money I had. Because then it'd be like, oh, like I went bankrupt, he can't have money. You know, those bankrupt people, like there's something positive about it.
Yeah, there's a relief.
Then, everybody else is like, because everybody thinks I'm fucking. Because I should be fucking. I mean. I should be, if I had really been a money person who invested when I had the money, when I had the whole thing going on, I would have been rich, really, like you said, never have to worry again.
Yeah.
And I just was like, fuck it, I'll rent my apartment, if I can do this, I didn't do anything.
Neither one of you guys are business people. You're fucking artists, and that's the point.
That's the point.
And what you both are working at everywhere today and growing. I mean, when I look at what you were doing, it's where Colin was when he made a couple of movies, where he's doing these tours and specials now. And Rachel from Creek in the Cave was just telling me that you're doing stuff on Prejudice. Rebecca. I always fucking call her Rachel. I don't know why I do that. But was saying that you're doing stuff on racism and growing up with the race. And I'm like, that's the only fucking shit that anybody should be talking about,
I got a lot of good ethnic stuff here.
And it's weird because when I look back when I was a kid, the amount of like racist stuff that I just accepted from being in this one neighborhood, it took like fucking like at least 15, 20 years before it even dawned on me that some of the stuff was racist.
No, mine is just the opposite. I grew up in a very mixed area. So for me, when I hear people saying, oh my, like I look at it and go, wait a minute, there's two sides to everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I talk about it from that point of view.
I can't wait to, and you're still, this is material you're working through.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Well, I'll be doing it. I'm doing it in the clubs a little bit. Like I'll be doing it this weekend.
You're doing a Helium?
Yeah.
How much do you have? Or you have an hour, right?
I have an hour.
It's an hour of. Is it solid? Or you
ethnic
still
stuff? Yeah, no, it's all
bigger?
solid bits. It's just me. Also, like it's two different shows right now. It's my childhood, and then it's also all this ethnic stuff that's connected to my childhood. So it's kind of a weird combination, and immigration stuff. So it's really, I'm trying to make it one show, But it's definitely fucking interesting.
I don't know why people don't. All people. Every time the race thing comes up in this country, people get mad for a second and they, stick to their guns. But have you, in your lifetime, ever saw people sit down and really discuss it on TV?
Because you're not you're not allowed to discuss it except from one point of view, which is white guilt and mea culpa, and that's the only point of view. So people pretend they want to have a discussion, but that nobody wants to have a dialogue, a racial dialogue. The dialogue is supposed to be white people are supposed to get up and say, yes, there's still racism exists here, and then that's the end of it. And like I said, that's not. There's no 100% of anything. There's two to tango in every situation. So but if you bring up another side, people go, you're not allowed to comment on black iconography or black culture. You're not allowed to say anything because you're white. So that's already it's a lie to pretend that people want to have a dialogue on this. That's a lie.
It is a lie because we don't. I've never seen it sit down. And what is our fucking hurry? Let's fucking really slowly go through it and talk it through and figure out how we all ended up in such fucked up places.
The consequences, though, it's like you have to accept the consequences of having that dialogue, or he's going to have to accept the consequences of writing this hour, whatever the hell that is. I mean, you must be scared about that.
No, it's fine.
You know what I mean?
Again, it's not like we live in a culture where people take snippets out of context and then put them on Twitter and decide that defines exactly who you are or anything like that, is it?
Well, it's not like we live in a world where people will run into a satire magazine and fucking shoot everybody.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Scream, Allah is avenged.
Akbar.
Yeah.
God is great. Yeah.
God is great. But the thing is this, and I think this could be really helpful. I would love to fucking teach satire to the Muslims. I'd love to say, look, let's make up some fucking cartoons about those French people. You know what I mean? We'll get even with them. Sure. Just have a French guy with a tube in his ass going up to a gas mask, and another French guy's breathing it in, and it just, it says, I'm French, I love smelling farts. We'll put it up all over. People will laugh at them. Well, we got them.
Is that true? Do they love farts?
Yeah, they love it.
They do?
Oh, God, it's all they do. They just fucking fart in each other's faces. But that's their thing.
How do they smell it if they smoke cigarettes all the time?
See, that's the ironic. That would be a fucking perfect caption. I can't even smell your farts because I'm constantly smoking these filterless cigarettes.
I'm not really going to go for smell humor because it's too close. It's too soon for me because Voss said I didn't take a shower last night, so I'm very upset about
because he's scrubbing constantly like a fucking person with a disease.
I know, but I shower every morning. It was kind of offensive.
Every morning?
Yeah. I can't wake up without a shower.
Really?
I'll tell you one thing that I do that's correct. One thing I do is correct. Every morning I take a shower, and when I'm in the shower, I always think to myself, aren't you lucky to live in a country where you can take a fucking shower every day?
Yeah.
Most places you don't get to take a shower except once a week.
Let alone let the fucking water run forever till you're happy
hot
with it.
water.
That's not most places.
Yeah.
Most places you can't. Most places you can take a shower every day.
Half the people in the world do not have clean water.
Oh,
half the people in the world. Yes, that's the fucking.
I'm sorry.
That's fucking 700 million right there.
You're right. I forgot about India. I always forget about those rascals.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean India?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
No, yeah. I mean, we get to run the water, hot water. Yeah. Hot water all the time. Nobody gets this.
I was in Guatemala. Not only do we get the hot water, we can literally open your mouth and drink it. And it's as clean as the water you're drinking out of your sink. You go to other countries, you'll fucking die.
Yeah.
I was in Guatemala, you had to keep your mouth shut.
You have to keep your mouth
when
shut.
you took a shower.
Yeah.
You just fucking put a plastic bag over your head, get in the shower.
Yeah.
You always hear there's people, they accidentally had an ice cube. Oh, it never dawned on me that the fucking ice cube was the water, and that fucking kills them.
I actually did that.
Did you?
Yeah, and you got to watch, if you get a salad, the lettuce and vegetables are washed in the water.
You have to say don't wash anything.
I got sick. I got dysentery in Guatemala. It was fucking frightening. It was terrible.
That's hilarious. He started the story with like, in Guatemala you have to watch this. I got sick. I got dysentery in Guatemala.
That's how you learn. That's how you know things. You know,
so
it's not all from books.
But that's the other funny thing about our country is this forbidden topic, race, right? Mm-hmm. So you have this forbidden topic, and then meanwhile, it's almost like a luxury comparatively to, like you say, Guatemala, India. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more. How many people in the world? How many billions of people literally eat out of a garbage dump every day? They eat the fucking garbage of a garbage dump. It's like 1 billion, 2 billion.
And then
so
the weird thing is,
find things to fight about.
Right, and then you're like, oh, my friends make more money than me. You know what I mean? Like,
right. This ungrateful son of a bitch.
No. Wait a minute.
I know where you're going on. I like it.
That's not what I was saying. What I meant.
I like where you're going with this.
It's not. It has nothing to do with anybody, but you have your own goals for yourself. Like you have a dream,
right?
And then. But you have to.
It's only human.
But there's a point where you have to accept the fact. You've been on both sides. You've been on the inside and you've been on the outside.
At least you didn't say the truth. You've been on the inside and now you're on the outside. Yes, and I've been on both sides. Unfortunately, I'm not on the side I was expected to be.
How great did it feel on the inside?
It felt, on the one hand, it felt great. On the other hand, Ron brought up a good point on off the air, which is there's a certain you lose a certain something that you can't really put your finger. I can't put my finger on, but you're losing something because suddenly you do start thinking, "Hey, I want to be at this thing, and I want to be involved in this." And that's why so many successful people start making shitty products. That's why so many movies and TV shows are bad. Like, how can that person be that out of the loop to not see that's not good?
Right.
It's because you're in this rarefied world, and it's like everything's good, and everything's just too. You don't know the water in Guatemala can't be drunk, or you don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't understand how it is to have people look through you like Jenny McCarthy, assistant, just did to you and Voss. Not me, but Voss. Well, you said both of you, but you said you looked. Oh, Jenny. But I'm saying you start to feel like it's why so many people in Hollywood have that thing where they're like, "Hey, come on, everybody can get along." And it's like I remember when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were trying to do this peace thing, trying to stop. And it's like, of course you want peace. Because to you, it's like, why wouldn't people want peace? I'm Brad Pitt. I'm Jennifer Aniston.
You already got everything else.
People want peace. But if you live if you're growing up living in garbage, and you know war will destroy you, but it'll also destroy that person that has a little something, you might like war better just to watch the pleasure of them being taken down.
Right. But what my point was is you have your dream that you want, but there's some dreams that you have to let go of. Certain things you have to. It's not going to happen.
That's right.
And that's a scary thing. But some things look. The only thing you can do. The only thing you have control over is your creativity and your spiritual well-being. That's all you can just do work. That's it. If you learn anything like from the guys like Colin or Dennis Leary or Louis or even Norton, they just do work. That's it. They create their own shit and try to sell it, and if they don't buy it, they just do another thing. That was like a big thing for me in the last like 4 years. Oh shit, I have that ability. For some reason, you think that some guy's going to walk up and go, "You kid."
Yeah, you always expect that. You expect people to be smarter and go, "Oh, I see you're doing great stuff.
Yeah,
let me make some money with you."
I told you it came to me last year. I told Bobby this one. I was watching a movie on TV, an old Western, and I realized for the first time in my life, oh, the cavalry's not coming.
Yeah.
Like you're waiting for the cavalry your whole life.
They don't come.
Cavalry's not coming. No. And in this movie, they didn't come for some reason. You know?
No, you got to walk to town by yourself.
Yeah,
and you're going to show up. You're going to be
an arrow
cold.
in your ass.
An arrow in your ass. One fucking shoe missing.
But it's also natural.
It's like Jeremiah Johnson.
Hey, I'm going for that look right now. Here's what the other thing is in life. There's always jealousy. Like even if you talk to the most spiritual, like yoga teacher, they're always like, if you tell them, "Oh, this other yoga," they're like, "Yeah." They're you can tell every day. Or like martial arts, the guy's like, "I'm a spiritual path." You're like, "I did judo." Yeah, that's bull. You know,
that's good, but
everybody's got their like competition with their whatever's closest to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's like you could make a lot of money as a game show host, and then you're fucking saying to your agent, "Everyone thinks I'm a fucking joke, and I just read cards.
Right?
Give me something."
Right?
You know, and they turn around and they'll fucking look at Colin, and they're going like, "Look, everybody respects him.
Yeah.
He fucking comes so easy." You know, you just look at each other and bitch.
But it's also harder now too because everybody has a fucking top 10 thing of everything. Top 10 comics, top 10 podcasts, top 10 fucking male comedians, top 10. You know, it's like, you know, you look at that shit and you're like, oh, you're never in it. And it's like, we know. It's really hard. You have to not give a fuck because it means nothing.
I'll just make a list right now and put you in it.
But that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
but you don't realize. Yeah, but you realize that after you maybe do some research or whatever. But the initial response to everybody is like, the fuck. They had top 1,000 comedians. I wasn't in it. I
wasn't in it either.
Yeah, but it was a joke. It was a joke. The guy did it as a fucking and when you tell any comic, it's like, yeah, what was I? You weren't in it. What? It's like, wait a minute. It's a fucking joke. It still fucks with you.
Right. First of all, I don't get the joke. What's the joke?
Because everybody has this top 10 shit. It's like, all right, I'm going to do the top.
But he did put 1,000 real comedians in it.
But he did. Yeah, exactly.
So where's the joke?
The joke is that you're not in it when you probably should be.
But 1,000 people were in it.
Was it 1,000 open micers?
No.
Who the fuck was it?
Well, maybe me and you. Well, maybe they're right. Maybe we're not.
It's not a fucking joke. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You believe this asshole we told you it's a joke? It's no fucking joke.
I'm assuming that it was, so I don't hang myself. himself in a closet, okay, like David Carradine.
He was murdered.
Was he murdered?
Look into it.
Was it the 5 Fingers of Death?
Yep. Yeah. Same thing with same guy that got Bruce Lee.
Yeah, funk. Voss has a book on it right now. He's reading all about it. The CIA was behind it.
No, these people are against the World Trade Center 7. That's what he actually said. Some people were against World Trade Center and some are for it. It's like, no, I don't think that was exactly it. It's not about being against the World Trade Center or for it.
Colin, the people in Philadelphia, if they come out to Helium, they may be seeing the early stages of your
they'll
next
be seeing that for sure, yeah. And the same with Buffalo. I'm going to Buffalo this weekend.
And all
both racial tinderbox towns, by the way, Buffalo and Philly, as many towns are.
Philly is incredibly, well, yeah, you're right. I mean, everyone always blamed the South, but Philly, Boston. I saw a fucking race riot in Wilmington, Wilmington, Delaware, and I'm like, I thought they would never fucking get up for this.
Wilmington, yeah,
there's places in Wilmington, Delaware. You're like,
that's one of the, speaking of top 10 lists, one of the top 10 most crime-ridden cities is Wilmington, Delaware.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't expect, right?
Well, I thought it was Santa Barbara, but maybe that was just on the show Psych.
No, you're thinking of Great Tacos.
Santa Barbara's unbelievable. It's like a dream that time.
I know. You feel like you're floating when you're there. Yeah. You know, it's weird to go to a place and you think like, I think I'm a better person than I thought I was.
Yes.
You go out there and you see why people ride horses and golf.
Yes.
Because you think you would do that if you lived there long enough.
You could actually be a different person.
Did you grow up with racism when you were a kid?
I grew up in the part of Medford. It was very segregated. So North Medford was Irish, South Medford was Italian, West Medford was Catholics and mixture, and then the blacks had their part of town. Right. And they had their own park. They had They had Duggar Park, and we had Playstead Park.
And
but I didn't
went
realize,
back and forth. It got to be a problem.
Well, we went to school. I had, my first girl crush was a black girl, Janine McKay, and I had, black kids, Puerto Rican kids. I didn't know what race. I didn't know what it was until I went to other schools in when I went to South Medford, it was mostly white kids. Yeah. But my part, from 1st to 6th grade, I had blacks, Puerto Ricans, in class. I remember they were picking on this girl one day, and they were taking her wig off, and it would just, I didn't understand. I was like, why are you wearing a wig?
Right.
Like, I didn't get it. I was like, why? I thought she was sick.
Yeah.
I was like, are you sick? It was like this. It was so sad. And she's like, "No, I just wearing a wig." I didn't know. I had no idea what that was.
My parents always told this story. When I was in 1st grade, I would come home with these stories, and I'd be like, "Me, Stevie, Billy, and some kid," and I'd be like, "Me and some kid had to stay after school today." I would always say "some kid," and then when they went to their first PTA meeting, the teacher said, Ronnie hangs around with this black boy all the time, and they're really good friends. But I would never tell my parents or even his name.
Where was this?
This was outside of Philadelphia, and but I just on some level thought to myself, I don't want to start a bunch of shit about this. I don't want to, And they thought it was really funny, so that you would always go. I'd be like telling a story at the dinner table. My dad goes, "What's that kid's name?" I'm like, I don't know everybody's name there. You know what I mean? Like he would just keep me lying and hiding it up because it seemed adorable for them that I'm already shoving fucking secrets down my gullet.
Yeah.
It was non-acceptance.
I know. Yeah, where race really hit me was in juvie hall. Yeah. That's when I was all of a sudden like. I knew Puerto Rican kids, but I never really met a tough Puerto Rican kid. I remember the first day I was just me and like 3 Puerto Rican kids and this couple black kids, and it was like, oh shit. Like I was the only white kid in there,
right?
And I remember there was like 3 white kids and everybody else was black and Puerto Rican, and they were beating up all the white kids like one by one, and that's when I was like, oh shit, like we're different,
right?
But it was on the other end, it was like I was fucking scared,
right?
So, but I got away with it because you always make fun of me, but I looked Puerto Rican back then too. I had that little mustache that I would grow, a little goatee. I was in a foster home for a year, and I went to high school at Lawrence, Massachusetts, right after they had these big race riots. Like somebody did something, and the fucking Puerto Ricans and the whites and the blacks, they went at it. And I went to that school and I didn't talk, and nobody fucked with me. And I remember they were making fun of white kids, and I instinctually turned around. They said something about an Italian kid, and they were like, "Yo, you're Puerto Rican, right?" And I was like, "No, I'm Italian Irish." They had no clue that I was
right.
You could pass.
I passed.
That was your thing. You were able to pass.
I made
like Lena Horne. You were the Lena Horne of white kids.
It saved my life though. I probably would have got my ass beat a lot, but they just left me alone because they thought I was a quiet Puerto Rican, which is the name of my book, The Quiet Puerto Rican.
Imagine that he's not only being the new kid in any school, he's a new kid in the school right after their big race riots. Hey guys!
Yeah.
I was petrified every day. I remember they would smoke. They would smoke cigarettes in high school. They would just light up pregnant girls. I remember I saw pregnant girls, and I'd be sitting in the back, and the kid handed me a cigarette, and I was like, "Are you shitting?" I came from Medford. You know, you were scared of your teachers. You didn't you didn't talk in class. Never mind, light up a fucking Marlboro. Right. We used to go for lunch. We used to go just rip off the store.
Yeah.
We used to go in and we just steal shit. That was just what we did every day. There was cops with guns. Yeah. Which was nuts. Yeah.
I remember when that all started, the cops with guns
at the schools.
At schools and in just all the places like movie theaters. I remember one day it was like, what the hell? There's cops with guns now.
Yeah, I remember TV. It was like Grease. I used to at high school. There'd be a Ferris wheel, a flying car, some goofy gym teacher,
40-year-old seniors.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting there, stealing shit, smoking, and there's a gun and some pregnant chick with BO next to me.
But do you think like white people really understand what it's like to be black, or black people understand what it's like to be white? I mean, that's
no.
I mean, that's the first fucking spot.
Nobody understands what it's like to be anybody.
I have a special coming out on Friday, so I'm not going to answer this question. No.
You are. I think this is where you're transitioning, and this is kind
where
of
I take a risk.
Yeah,
that's where I throw it all.
Yeah,
on the table.
I think.
Let me tell you something about these motherfuckers.
Paul McCartney, when he left the Beatles, I don't know if we've discussed this. It was an interesting time.
I don't know, dude.
Another great song was Too Many People. Yeah, no, there's no.
I know. I know when I was in juvie hall and when I was in that system, I knew what it felt like to be the only white kid.
Right.
It's a rare thing, man.
All black kids.
It's a rare thing for white people.
It was scary. I was scared. I'll just say it. I was scared.
Of course.
And it was...
because look, even if an adult walks into the black mall by mistake, you end up leaving. Even though we say that we're not racist or whatever, you don't feel safe in the black mall.
But that once again, like I say, everybody's got their own perceptions. There's many realities. If some lady clutches her purse in an elevator because a black guy gets on, that doesn't make her racist. If she's had a previous experience,
right,
that it was negative with her purse.
Right.
I'm saying you can't expect people to somehow rise above their own reality and experience just for the sake of the greater good, which doesn't change in the history of the world anyway.
So what you kind of need to do is to figure out ways to have more experiences, to fucking test it like you would scientifically, and meet some fucking people.
Nothing makes you feel better when in juvie hall when the black kids accepted me. When they were like, "You're cool."
Right.
And all of a sudden, I could hang out with everybody, and I didn't have to fear for it was like this weird, hey, man,
Well, if you look at the places where people would mix sports, jazz, comedy.
Yeah.
Because...
Sports.
Yeah.
So there's a white guy mixing in sports.
But they would...
It's not like,
what sports?
I'm not talking about the fucking leagues doing it. I'm talking about people themselves.
Well,
if a white guy could fucking play, he'd be accepted.
But even on teams, though, like I remember, I'm not a team unmentioned, but we did a show for a team, and then we went back, and they had like the white guys section of the locker room.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That exists.
Like there was a back room, there was beer.
Oh, yeah.
And, some other stuff. And they were like, come on with us, you two. And, LL went that way.
Yeah.
When
you know what I mean? LL Cool J went with them. And we went in the back room in this little thing with come on in here. And we, hung out. It was weird.
People just, like when I was in junior high school, it was like the black section, the white section, and the Puerto Rican section, and some people in the middle.
Without being assigned. You know what I mean?
Without being a sign, no.
Just people go, the same way in my school. Yeah. That there would be black tables.
That's
now,
how
you're
it
really
is.
sitting with your friends. Now,
you're sitting with your friends.
Now, but that happens at a certain age, though, because I remember from 1st to 6th when you don't know.
Right.
You just hang it.
That's
it's a little
fucking
more
true.
There's something something's taught.
The black kids walk away from the white kids when I was growing up.
What do you mean?
The black kids separate themselves after 6th grade, not the white kids.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying the black kids separated themselves from us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know,
they're taught.
Sounds like a Michelle Pfeiffer movie.
I'm saying that.
And he just stopped hanging out with me. What happened, Gary?
That's right.
All right, whatever. Nice talking.
She solved everything, though. But the thing is, what you're saying is that you can teach black people anything as long as you rap it. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to rap a little bit about Shakespeare.
Yeah.
How many fucking times have we seen those movies? Why? Is that the only way you can learn? But we had this in my school, too, where we had our little race riots. We're really just fucking kids punching an occasional stab. And, you know, I mean, that made the paper and all that shit. But it wasn't as dangerous as it got played up. But we had to come together and rap, you know, some of us. So when we're sitting there with these fucking counselors and shit, finally I said, look, do you realize the only place I see fucking black people is in this school? Yeah. I fucking live a quarter of a mile from this kid. There was literally a fucking railroad track in between our neighborhoods. I never saw them at the supermarket. I never saw them at the fucking bar. Nobody, none of the adults mixed. They went to their own things.
Right.
Then they put us in school and wondered why everybody was so weird with each other.
Exactly.
You fucking shove it down on kids and say, figure this out.
Yeah.
When adults are afraid to fucking figure it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, all this means nothing because this same conversation has been going on since we were little kids.
Right.
And once again, there's no... First of all, nobody's having a fucking intelligent conversation about anything or a conversation that solves things. And it's always going to be the fucking idiots. Yeah. And now with social media, the real fucking loudest, most aggressive people are going to set the tone. And that's the way society's going to go.
But like even with my kid, like I live on the line of, you know, the school district. It's it's not bad, but it's not the best.
Right.
And 2 blocks this way is the best one of the best schools in the country. It's, you know, public. So where I live, rich people don't even put their kids in public school. They just put them in this school system because it's so good. But I mean, that's 2 blocks away from me. But where I live, I'm in this other school, which is a 6 out of 10.
Right.
And it's mixed. It's, you know, probably more Spanish and then black and then white. You know, it's not that I'm a racist. I don't care if my kid, I would love for my kid to be around black kids and Spanish kids. And I would love that. But I want my kid to go to the best school. So it's not that I'm racist, but my kid's not going here. So if I have to pay for private school, I will. Not because I don't want them around black kids or Puerto Rican kids. I do, but I don't want him to be in a crappy school system.
You don't want him to learn like them.
And he can't pay. I
just want him like rock. I want him to get a Led Zeppelin first, and then when he's a teenager, he can go into P. Diddy.
And the only way he can pay for that school is if you pre-order his new special coming out.
No, it's out right now. RobertKellyLive.com. You can pre-order it or watch it.
Yeah, but Friday night at what?
12 o'clock, Comedy Central, and then on my website you can donate $5 or more if you want.
I love it, dude.
Well, no one's going to donate more. It's $5.
People will give more.
Of course, because I paid. I did it myself.
I know.
We did it ourselves, so it's not like it's going to a big corporation.
Yeah.
It's going to me. So there's a couple people. A lot of people did 10. Some people did 6. One person did 50.
Wow.
Yeah, that was just one.
They felt guilty. There's something that happened in their life. They feel like I got to give back a little bit. I got to pay it forward.
Oh no! Maybe they really like comedy.
Maybe they hurt a kid one time when they were younger and they didn't mean to. They fucking hit a kid on a bike and they kept going.
This is my second stepdad who used to beat me.
Did he?
Yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
He just went out. Look, I owe you $50 from that time I punched you in the gut before you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about hitting your mom.
It was years ago. We used to think we could kidney punch and it would be good. Colin is going to be in Philly this weekend and Buffalo the next
Buffalo this weekend, Philly the next.
Oh, Buffalo this weekend.
Doesn't matter. They're both helium.
They're both helium. Great clubs.
Great clubs. Great.
And this is the transition time for Mr. Robert Kelly.
Transition. Hey, Bowie.
But we're ready. Why don't we do more Bowie here? Oh, that's right. We're a talk show.
That was one of those great internal, external thoughts. Why don't we do more Bowie here? Anyway, guys, what I'm saying, there was like, that's like when Voss left before, and the guy goes, should I play that thing next week? And she goes, no, it's about his wife. She's gonna think I'm gay. There's silence. He goes, we'll talk about it.
With the shemale?
You were digging that shemale today, huh?
Well, I said it. There was a little guy booger in her nose, which was throwing me off.
Okay, always a mistake.
But what Bobby brought up, which was a really funny point, was because I go, "What was it like?" And he goes, "He was trying to get her to show her tits or her dick," and he goes, and she's like. She's a guy. So a girl would be like, okay, here's my tits. 5 guys want to see it. And she's like, hey, show me your dick. She's got
very alpha.
Sure.
Yeah, it was like such an alpha room.
Yeah.
And Voss was like, show me your dick. Show me your tits. She was like, fucking show me your dick.
Yeah.
Like her instincts of alpha male.
Yeah, just fucking, knock the first guy off his perch and everybody's cool with you.
But I kind of want to know this whole thing with, it's disturbing, this whole show about Fez not making any moves. So what are you just kind of keeping it like,
Just haven't met anyone yet.
But that's not the way it's supposed to go in the gay community. You have the freedom to not worry about meeting someone special. You have the freedom to go to a darkened space.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah,
I don't want to go to a darkened space. I do want someone special.
You could get blown in a light space.
Yeah, you can just wink at a guy and they blow each other.
You
10
find
seconds later.
here's how you're doing it. You're doing it like the heterosexual way. That's the problem. What they do, you meet a guy, you see the same guy, whatever, whack off together, whatever, a couple of times, and then suddenly you're like, hey, you ever want to get a drink or something? And some guy will go, yeah, we do have a connection.
So it works the complete opposite way.
Exactly.
It works
Work it backwards.
It works the way it would work if guys were running it. That's the way.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Very efficient.
Like if 2 guys were fucking. If straight guys just had sex with each other.
Yes.
We would all blow each other during the halftime show.
Yeah.
All
that would be
the time.
Yeah,
That's right.
I would have
fucking
sucked Ronnie off last night right after the show.
That's really nice.
I was
to
like,
say,
dude, thank you so much for
That's
this.
exactly what it
that
would be.
means so much to me. Seriously, though.
I would have got you.
Yeah, but you got to do is you
That's
got
more
to
being polite.
No, you got to bust out to you got to bust out, especially like you got to bust out to like you find a guy. Do you like young guys or you want somebody serious? Huh?
Someone serious, but I do like. Yeah, I'm attracted to younger guys.
you
Like
go-
younger white guys, Asian guys, black guys, does it matter?
White.
Like
All right,
7-year-olds or 8-year-olds?
That's too young.
Okay. All right, so there's a line.
Says
I
you.
think once you're sucking dick, what's it matter?
No, it matters.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah,
Come
some
on.
people like
They
little
say it
pubes.
does.
Here's what you do. No, here's exactly what you do. You want the young, like 20-something young guy, Chelsea. He's got a couple of roommates, a fucking graphic designer. He's a fucking, he's
great.
Maybe he's like a PA on fucking Meredith Vieira or something.
Wow.
You walk up
This guy's
to
a
him.
catch.
This guy, yes. Yeah, why
He's
don't
got
we do
future.
a waiter at the Comedy Cellar? Why can't we?
Wait at the comedy center.
Yeah, like
but
a
here's the
guy with an
vibe.
apron.
We're older guys. They're gonna want a guy that's kind of like you're. Like they don't want somebody that's like, hey, I've never done it. You're like, I know the way the world works.
Right.
I've been in radio. I know the way New York works. I know they want a guy that's got that. He's a leader. He's not just the daddy, the age thing. They want a guy that's. So you go in there and you're like, listen, man, you're young, you're new to New York. There's things you know. There's things I know about the world. You know what I mean?
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have to get an aged soul, like a young guy who has been around the block a little, to teach you what you need. Like a young guy, so you can be attracted to him, but he's going to teach you what you need to know, and then he's going to let you go.
Here's what I think, and I don't know whether this even exists, but do they have retarded gays? Because maybe that's somebody
They
that would
do.
be for you.
They do.
Somebody who's
They're on Randall Island.
I never seen a retarded.
They're on. That's
Me
where they are. You
neither.
got to take
I don't
that.
know that
You're going
answer.
to take that tram. If you take the
That's
tram.
Roosevelt Island.
Oh, Roosevelt.
I
I'm
used
sorry.
to live there.
Oh, sorry. Did you really?
Yeah, I lived there for years.
Really? I
Roosevelt-
never met anybody.
I've met people from Roosevelt Island, and let me tell you, it's fucking haunted.
Yeah, it is.
Sure,
It is. Horrible things happen there. Horrible things.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
The history of that place is frightening.
What are you talking about? What is it? What
you
is
go to
it?
Roosevelt Island, you'd be like, whoa, what happened
There
here?
was an insane asylum out there for years. There was a tuberculosis fucking clinic. They would take, fucking rich guys used to take the women that they didn't want to be in it with anymore before there was divorce, and the doctor would say they were insane, and they would shove them out on that fucking island.
Yeah, and they'd get fucking gang raped and murdered by the fucking insane people.
Typhoid Mary was there.
Typhoid Mary?
Yeah, I mean, it's the craziest.
That's, what's that? Isn't it your email?
Never heard of Typhoid Mary?
No, does she have a radio show?
She started the typhoid fever thing in
Oh,
New York
really?
City.
I didn't know that.
I think she was ladling out fucking soup to people or something.
Yeah,
wasn't
she was
that?
a good person.
She was a carrier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
and that's random. That's where you take the tram over to.
Did you ever tell them, speaking of ladling soup, did you ever tell them that great story about the time you got bumped at the... This is showbiz in a nutshell.
Oh, I think, did I tell you
I don't
that?
think so.
It was Thanksgiving, and I was out in L.A. for the first time on a holiday, and I was at, I think, Dane's house, staying there with my chick, and we're having this big party, and he was like, yo, man, I go every year, and I serve the homeless people food at the Laugh Factory. I was like, he's like, do you want to come? I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to help on the holiday or feed the homeless or do some, you give them back. You know what I mean? It's hard because you don't know where it is or how to do it. But I was like, yeah. And we're going down there, and I get down there, and I don't know what the fuck to do. So I just walk over to Potatoes, and Dane's at like White Meat Chicken, which is right there at the pinnacle of the table where the two tables meet food, and I'm over on Potatoes, which is like 3 down, and I'm sitting there just scooping potatoes, and all of a sudden paparazzi comes in, and the place starts going nuts, and they're taking photos of every Dane and blah, and then I get a tap on my shoulder, and they're like, yo, you gotta take off. I'm like, what? He goes, the guy's like, yeah, Arsenio wants potatoes. And I go, I'm sorry. What'd you say? He goes, Arsenio wants potatoes. And I look, Arsenio Hall's standing there like he stands at the beginning of a show with his hands, his hat curled down to cover his face. I can't see him. He's almost like just standing there waiting to be announced on potatoes. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm just feeding the homeless. He goes, Arsenio wants potatoes. So I got bumped off potatoes.
That's fucking amazing.
Bumped off the line.
So now I'm in a hallway. Somebody handed me water. And the guy comes over. He goes, you can't stand here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? I'm just trying to help you. Fucking. He goes, we don't need it. And I just went in the park. I was so fucking annoyed that I got bumped off of fucking potatoes for him. And at that time, I had more credits. That year, I did more shit than him.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's my life in a nutshell.
Yeah, that should be the album. Arsenio wants potatoes.
Arsenio bumped me for potatoes.
But you, with the hat on, you're just in his thing. The fucking stance that you did was perfect. Because I forgot all about that's how his show used to start.
He's just waiting to get on potatoes in that fucking V stance that he does.
I guess potatoes are the glamorous side dish.
Well, no, white meat turkey.
Yeah, that's something you need
but
to
he
say,
said
gay
side
guys.
dish.
Side dish. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah, you got to have it. Meat and
It's
potatoes.
fucking
Meat and
secondary.
potatoes.
Goes together.
It's either stuffing or on Thanksgiving.
Gravy.
Gravy's a good one. Waiting to get on potatoes in that fucking V stance that he does.
I guess potatoes are the glamorous side dish.
Well, no, white meat turkey.
Yeah, that's something you need to
but he
say,
said
gay
side
guys.
dish.
Side dish. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah, you got to have it. Meat and
It's
potatoes.
fucking
Meat and
secondary.
potatoes.
Goes together.
It's either stuffing or on Thanksgiving.
Gravy.
Gravy's a good one. That was more. Who the fuck was on Gravy? I think it was Bob Saget.
Well, he's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking.
You need a steady hand for that.
Yeah, Tom Arnold was on. I think he was on.
How you doing, buddy?
Stuffing.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
No,
buddy. How you
Tom Arnold is no good for gravy because he's too jittery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He was on
How you doing,
Stuffing.
buddy? Want some more gravy, buddy?
He's always worried
that's plenty,
Roseanne's
Tom.
coming up behind him. He's never.
Right.
It's like a guy back from Vietnam. He's just got that weird. Is it fucking happening again? Because now I'm going to give you some New York fucking trivia that you can know.
Yeah.
Now you go up to Central Park, right?
I do.
The Ramble itself. Do you know the Ramble part of Central Park, Fez, where you just walk through those trees and at night?
If you don't know the Ramble, I'm pulling your gay card right now.
I don't know the Ramble.
That's it. You're straight again. Go ahead.
This is the longest.
Is that how you got yours?
The longest non-stop hookup place for men. It goes back to fucking the Civil War. Guys have walked into there and they would blow each other at night.
Guys didn't blow each other at the Civil War. It was after the Civil War.
Cole Porter.
That's right.
In the song.
Wait a minute. What is it? I know.
Picture Central Park without a sailor.
I know. I know they have gay spots, but you can walk at night down a certain path.
In the daytime.
Yeah,
I was running through there like about 6
Hang
years.
on, slow down. Don't fuck it up. I got head there last week.
6 years ago, in the middle of the afternoon, and there were a couple of guys that I said,
I sucked the guy off on Sunday.
They have benches there, and they stand right next to the bench or sit at the bench, and they just look, plainly. They're not looking like weird. They're just looking like, hey, you know what I'm here for.
Right.
Okay, so you walk through there, and
it's beautiful, by the way.
During the day, night, day, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Is it wooded?
Yeah, it's wooded, but there's paths to go through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? But it's nice, and at night it's very, two dudes can meet and go, let's go behind those fucking trees right now.
And there's no cops on horse?
Sometimes there is. Sometimes it's
that
fucking
Santa Claus movie?
or whatever. But, also give these guys a little room and then every once in a while.
Yeah, it's not 1950 where they have to arrest him for being gay. Hey, get off there, you queer,
What is this, Stonewall with you, Bobby? Every fucking 5 seconds. Let's beat those guys until
He's
they're
like, are there no cops? Are there no poorhouses?
I'm just...
There's this new TV show that people are already mad about called My Husband's Not Gay, and it's about Mormon dudes that are gay but are fighting it off, and they're with a wife and there are kids, but they're attracted to men. And what they're trying to do is show people, much like Fez has, you could be attracted to men and do nothing about it. You're Mormon in a weird way.
That's odd. I never thought of it that way.
You've never been with a guy?
Or girl.
That's what's so infuriating. I want you to go out and
I don't want you to get pissed off about it.
I want you to go out and grab a package and just savor it like a piece of ripe fruit.
Are you gonna?
I'm not a package grabber.
Are you Wow,
Why not try it though?
You're gonna have to grab a package one day.
I think he's afraid of unleashing something, the beast within.
Like the Hulk. He'll suddenly fucking Hulk out and
you may have
can't restrain himself.
Yeah.
So why don't you go on like an app?
Because I'm not
Do they have
looking
apps for that? Is there like grinders or something?
Because you can
The Advice Show. What's that? Paul McCartney?
Yeah, it's Paul.
You can go on the app and pick the guy you want to talk to.
Uber.
Physically.
Just fucking pick an Uber taxi driver.
That's going to cost extra.
You can physically pick a guy and then go meet and just say, let's go meet for coffee and talk. And then...
I thought Grindr was just for hookups.
No,
How do you know? You haven't been on it. Try it.
Do it.
You could say to the person, look, I just want to I'm new to this. I just want to talk. Do you mind? And then be like, yeah. I mean, he's going to be a guy and try to get you to fucking suck his dick.
Because, yeah.
Or vice versa. He might just want to blow you.
Yeah.
He'll probably say this, I just want you to watch me jack off, but then he'll start, pull you closer. That's what I...
No, he's going to go, he's going to go, you don't have to touch it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're touching it. You're fucking touching it.
He's going to try to hypnotize you with his cock in a cab. No, you don't have to touch it.
Swing it back and forth.
So is this it, Fez? You on a ramble? Where are you going?
I'm not going out to the ramble.
You should go.
I'll end up getting arrested,
You're
freezing
a fucking
to death.
rambling, so what?
Murder.
Guess what? When you're arrested, what do you mean? You lock up.
He's right.
We should go. We're gonna go. We'll go with you. We'll go with you, and we'll guard the area. Like when your wife has to take a shit in the woods, we'll guard the area.
It actually would be the same thing.
No. Don't do that. He's right. Go on the gay app and meet for somebody for coffee. There's other things besides Grindr.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other gay apps like non-Grindr app.
Gay coffee apps, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, go do gay coffee.
Or at least go online and whack off a lot. I'll tell you, when they were talking about how the few things in life, excitement versus happiness, you know what I mean? I was saying few things after a while you get older, excitement doesn't, you want happiness because excitement's like a younger thing. The only thing that never disappoints is whacking off.
Yeah. It's always there for you.
It's always there.
Whacking off.
So you whack off to like porn and stuff?
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of gay porn.
Oh, all right. So that's better. What the hell?
Then take that to the ramble with you, and you're just fucking looking at it. If somebody sees you, they might come over.
But do you ever like
play it loud? Just play the volume up.
Did I hear 2 guys moaning on your phone?
Or phoning on your phone?
Yeah, I think you should just meet a guy at night for a nice cup of coffee and just a dark place. You know, where do you live? What neighborhood?
West Village.
Oh my God!
He's surrounded by gay
Walk
guys.
right over to Chelsea and just go there and just say hello.
You're making it sound it's like easy. I mean, it's probably just as hard to.
Sure.
I know. We know a couple comics that are older gay guys that have a fucking hard time, and these guys.
We're talking about the same guy.
Dude,
Son of a bitch on him. He's got pictures
now, but I remember
he's like Jeffrey Dahmer. He's got young Asian boy pictures all of his.
Yeah, but there was a time. There was a time. Now, young Asian boys aren't hard to get, by the way.
Yeah.
But there was a time when he would go to these. I would talk to him. He would go to these gay clubs where guys were just there to bang, and no one would pick him.
No, that's right.
And that's
happened to Fez before.
Yeah,
sure. That fucks with your self-esteem.
What was your first time you said that guy said to you?
Oh, that was a young Asian guy, and I was at a gay club. Standing on the side of the dance floor, and some tiny Asian guy came dancing up to me.
They're very snarky, tiny Asian gay guys.
As he's dancing, he's still dancing, and gets in my face and goes, "You know you're ugly, right?" And then goes dancing away to the beat.
I've had that.
He never missed a step.
I've had
He was probably on ecstasy or something like that.
The last time I was going down in weight, I was working out a lot, and I lost some weight. I was walking down the street, and it was like literally 1:30 in the morning. I felt fantastic. I dropped some weight, and I had a sleeveless shirt, and I had my gym bag and my protein shake.
You just gotten a new tattoo.
It was awesome. I'm walking, and all of a sudden I see this tranny, because it was down in the village. I saw this tranny kind of see me, and then stop right there and lean on her ass cheek, and was waiting for me, and I was coming up smiling, waiting for my fucking papi, and I had my smile on, and I was about to wink and say, "What's up, baby? Thank you." And she went, "Oh, papi, you fat." But the smile was always. I was already smiling for my compliment. So I just walked through the smile, and my lips started quivering. You know when you smile and you want to cry. I went home to my wife. I was so fucked up. I told my wife. I was like, I was like, I'm fucking working hard, and I fucking this tranny. She goes, "It's a guy. I'm your wife. You fucking hook. Stop it." But it still hurt. So
I went home right after that. I was done with that club.
He called me up that night. I was laughing so hard. He told me that fucking story. You fat.
You fat.
If it ever happens again to you, Fez, stomp that bitch in front of everybody. Let everybody know what you'll stand for. Take that fucking little Asian boy out.
No, but also it might have been like a fetish thing where he's like, he wants you to do that. He wants you to go, I'm ugly. I'm going to show you ugly.
Yeah.
And give him a nice perverted
He's
time.
fucking coming while you're kicking his balls and fucking punching his teeth.
They should have just say, "You smell like fish."
Oh, fuck. That's
say
good.
that.
That's fucking
No,
good.
say you. No,
don't do that. I'm kidding. That sucks, dude. But he should hook up with the other guy. Maybe he could,
That guy could probably show you the ropes.
Show you the ropes.
Literally. Hang it from the cellar.
He's spinning around on a wheel.
Yes.
We got to go to break here. Guys, it was so great to have you stop
Thanks,
by.
guys.
Thanks, buddy.
The Helium Clubs, Buffalo this weekend, Philly next weekend. You see the one and only Colin Quinn. And then this is Bobby's time, Mr. Robert Kelly. Friday night, Comedy Central.
Yes.
Is the special live from the underground, and we'll be playing the Unmasked